Welcome, y'all. Wait for y'all to enter. What is going on? I don't see y'all. If y'all start um, commenting in the chat, give me a second. Don't forget to like the video upon entering. You already know the vibes. Wash your hands before you walk up in here. Hmm. Where'd it go? Ooh, okay, what just happened? Hey, Charlie. Welcome, y'all. Just giving y'all a few more to enter. We gonna see what this message is. Shamanic journey, integration of spirit soul with the body, collecting all fragments of the soul. It's now 10:20, 22:20, 222. Tomorrow's the 20th, though. Let me see which planetary hour we in. As soon as I came live, it's like it just hit a whirlwind of downloads. I'm just letting it come through the funnel, and we'll get rolling here. We're back at a sun hour like yesterday. We're 20 minutes into the sun hour. Until 10:43, 10:44. Huh. We're right back at Venus. So we're going from your immortal spirit right now, collective, your purpose. And as soon as the clock hits 44, we'll be in Venus's energy. So we're going from your purpose to your core values. Depending on how long we'll be live, right after that would be Mercury. So we're going from your immortal spirit, your life purpose, core values, self-worth, Venus, into Mercury, the way you think about all of that and what you think you bring life to, because right after that is a moon, the moon. So we're in that Mercury energy as we speak, since it is Gemini season. But we are approaching Cancer season. Which starts with Venus energy first, and that's the Two of Cups. But there has to be a moment of clarity. So picture it this way, okay? If we're in the Ten of Swords energy and what's next in terms of the minor arcanas, wow, 22, 22. I know y'all heard that shit. I know y'all heard that shit. That shit was loud enough. That be coming up quite often. Greetings, bro, and do not DM me. You hear me say that constantly. You still send me a DM. You already know I'm removing people. That's not what we doing here. Now, that big ass boom. I've been taking down the time for that as well. That was just 22, 22. See, my energy has shifted quite completely. I'm not here to play with nobody. When I say something, if you don't want to follow that direction, you're off of here. And the fact that you're on here now, it's a little I don't like attachment. Okay? I've made myself very clear. Now, as an advisor of the gods in this lifetime, when it comes to subtle energies, no longer playing with anybody. So if any of you from this moment on have any issues, I'm telling you right now, unsubscribe. I'm not here for the subscriptions, none of that. Because where I come from, you can't take none of this shit with you. Treat this like an AP class, advanced placement class. Okay? If you don't have the prerequisites, for me, respect and detachment, you're out of here. I don't have the time for it. Neither do my ancestors. So it's best that you remove yourself now. Okay? So, the remainder of you, okay? We got work to do. We are in the season of manifestation, which means this is the moment to really enhance on the work. Okay? So, because as someone who is coming back, reawakening, going through these different cycles and going through these different doors, you're realizing the level of sensitivity you're connected to. Some of you know who I'm talking to because you've been told that you are sensitive or emotional, but that is your greatest power. And the ones that I'm talking to are the ones that have really done the work, isolating yourself to really get to know all of yourself. Because the more you know about yourself, the more you're going to find yourself separating yourself until Source brings you your kindred spirits in the flesh. Okay? Earlier today, I was listening to Bobby Emmett. There go another boom. I gotta write these down. He like, go ahead, because Bobby Emmett don't play either. Give me a second. That's one thing about me. I don't like that shit. People that attach themselves, that shit irks me. You get the beast out of me doing that. 22. He goes, we're bringing heaven on earth. And people talking about they want to go to heaven. Where the fuck are they going? We're bringing heaven on earth. Okay? That's somebody blowing up some shit outside. Whatever it is. That was not thunder though. Not like last time. It was definitely thunder, and it just started thunder. That day was whew. We bringing heaven on earth. And people talking about they going somewhere. They going to heaven. Where are you going? Where? To the abyss, then? Yeah, because that's another boom. 22, 26, back to 27. That's wild because we're in the month of June, and what I'm seeing right now is those who were a part of the 4 horsemen and all of the destruction it has brought into earth. Now we have the destroyer, the avenging angel destroyer, wiping that out. The way these numbers are coming through, because it's Revelation 6, 1-8 is where you hear about them. And we're at 2, 6, 7. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of Mama Universe. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of my angels, spirit guides, ancestors that lead, guide, and protect me. I connect my heart and soul to the heart and soul of the gods and goddesses that flow through me as me for you and I collected to use our mind's eye to see. Hi, Fatima. So we'll see what the messages are. Let's roll. What is the message for the collective? Let that shit go. It was just 11:11. It's not a game right now. It's really not a game right now. Because the numbers that I got channeled through for myself, I said, oh, nah, no. Okay, nope. Something in my soul clicked in a whole nother way where it's like, okay, now. What's this? Manifestors. Single. And something is telling me, not for long, because that's what you're manifesting is partnerships. But it's a partnership that you have spoken into existence through your communication with your spirit guides, your ancestors, the Most High, consistently gaining this happiness on your own. And now you're about to thrive, continue to thrive with support. So no longer on this single path. Okay? No longer on this single path. 133, 1033. Divine guidance surrounds you now. 1031. Moon tone 13. So 13 is highly significant here. Some of you have this degree in your chart. This is something you may want to look into because this 13 degrees is also, it's connected to the death card, Pluto energy, but it's also Aries degree. Okay. Aries degree is 1, 13, and 25. So it's 1300. Something about bikes as well for some of you. Things that move very quickly. Something's moving quickly. Something is about to shift very quickly. You have taken the road less traveled. Your manifestations are going to come on that same road. The road less traveled. So if we're talking about transcending with moon tone 13, which is cosmic moon tone, the essence of it is presence. The power of it is connected to endurance, and the action is to transcend. You were tested to see how much you can endure, but also making a decision and taking action on that decision based on your cosmic guidance. Remember, 13 now is the death card, which speaks of transformation. Right after that, you have the temperance card, which is a tempering of emotions, but by your angel, your spirit guides. Right before that is the hangman. So what I'm sensing from this right now, some of you are like in that transcending state where you know what's going on, but you don't know what's going on. Because there's a lot more going on behind the scenes, a lot more than ever. What I was seeing today while I was by the river, I said, yeah, this ain't nothing like it. What else? You got 313 out here, which is electric, cosmic electric. That's Aquarius energy right there. Love is not attachment. Moon tone 3 is an electric energy. The essence of it is service. The power of it is to activate through bonding, which is like right now with certain placements that are going on with bonding coming out here. This also confirming the energies as above, so below. It's almost like the message you were hearing yesterday, which was the white electric world bridger, right? And you heard how it was mentioning bringing the pillars from heaven onto earth, creating that connection, creating that bridge. No longer would it be a separation, because there's more than enough going on in terms of what could damage the planet. But that's not what's happening to this planet. People will be out of here first. Love is not attachment. 520 Leo Scorpio energy, recalibration from the heart of transformation. Then we have here refuse to blame others for the lack of success in any area or in all areas of life, especially if you are an ascended master, a healer, goddess, mystic. You're someone here who is to be a spiritual teacher. Or however that is, it may not specifically be doing, divination. It could be doing something else through music, through painting, through whatever it is that you do, that you enjoy doing, that no matter what's going on in your life, you having this to do brings you nothing but joy. Doesn't matter what materials come with it or not. This is what I'm talking about. This is where the universe is now going to gift you infinite fold. But you have to refuse to blame others. Then we have etheric essence and etheric alignment. You got God under that. And the fact that today is connected to the celebration of the Father, you have this paternal God Father, which is not in the physical. This is something greater than all, in connection to Mama Universe, your cosmic parents. Because with this rune coming up, Bento speaks of initiation, something concealed, a secret thing. There is like some of you are getting this reactivation when it comes to a gift, a spiritual gift, because we're bringing heaven onto earth. So we're speaking of a spiritual gift that allows you to manifest effortlessly. Okay, let me see what the zodiac cards are saying. Look at that. You got Pioneer showing out twice, though, for the manifestors, and it's also right here. Okay, which was there from yesterday, but I am blazing a trail. I've been blazing the trail for quite some time now. Not just this lifetime either. I'm talking about not just this lifetime. Your soul is remembering. So you're more than likely gonna be guided to other spaces that only your soul can guide you, which means you have to pay very close attention to you, what's going on within you. So you have to silence the noise outside of you, whatever that means. Silence the noise, get it out, remove it. It must go. This ain't the time to be playing around now. This ain't the time to be playing around now. It's either you're gonna move with the new earth or you're gonna stay behind. Some of you better get that hang. You better get a good grip on what it is you're here to do now. Because some of you have attachments to certain people and it makes it hard for you to let go. You better think of what you're here for. Because you're the one that knows. You know what's up. So it's going to affect you a lot more knowing what's up. Wanting to be with the group that wants to remain ignorant to it. Now, they're also awakening too. So now you have their awakening on top of what you know. You have your sensitivity to realizing this all along. Now we're in a different energy. We're not in that Pisces energy. We're in Uranus, Aquarius energy, where it's all about mindfulness and awareness of what you know, receiving what you know. So come on now. Okay? And when I talk like this, it's to talk to your soul and the soul of others who may be sitting there distracting you. That's why I come across like this. I am the bridge. I'll speak to both sides. Or all sides, wherever the fuck it's coming from. I'm going to be right here in the center. Everything around is going to hear it. Okay. That's why I'm not here to be nobody's friend. Oh, I got friends. My angels, my spirit guides. Those are my peoples. Those are my peoples. What do you have here? The 7th house. Don't forget to like the video, y'all. Upon entering, wash your hands before you come up in here. Get this message out to your fellow gods and goddesses so we can get this shift going. We have the 7th house here. The area of your life that is about long-term significant partners, romantic, business, and family. The balance, the yin and the yang, bringing harmony back. And anything that is of disharmony or can't follow instructions, you're out of here. Whatever out of here means. It could be a mental thing, it could be a physical thing, it could be a spiritual thing. That's between you and the Most High, where that goes. I'm just here to let you know the time has come to shift. Okay? Everybody want loyalty. Where to respect that. So go where you're respected first before celebrated, because that's close to that loyalty energy as well, where you're constantly celebrated. Because you're also working with a frequency where when you're happy, this is when the toxicity around you heightens. But when you got that warrior energy, everybody's all happy and wanna. Gotta be real mindful of that. What about the 7th house and the messages coming out thus far? Because you definitely have the energy of the unknown, inflation. And you have the unknown coming here when it comes to the 7th house, and we have Virgo coming through. Virgo speaks of the energy that is around you, that is dutiful, hesitant, and humble, with a discriminating, diligent, and painstaking ear. Now, Virgo is also the 6th house, okay, which is also ruled by Mercury, ruler of Gemini. The Gemini is the air energy of Mercury. Virgo is the earth energy of Mercury. So this is like if you have Virgo and Gemini in your chart, you're definitely somebody that should be able to manifest like this. If you're not, it's because of the energy that you have around you. It's like it's a potion that you haven't mixed properly because of what's around you. That's why the 7th house is also here. Some of you may have a placement with Virgo in the 7th house. Because this room right here speaks of manipulation of cause and effect. Now, manipulation of cause and effect, and say right or wrong, good or bad. Manipulation of cause and effect. Those who were using it, right or wrong reasons, good or bad, there's karma for that. Cause and effect. It'll really make you tap into really making sure you're doing what you're supposed to do, what you're not supposed to do, you don't even do. Okay. We got 11th house at the bottom of the deck, where the cosmos grant wishes, opportunities, preparation, meeting opportunities, and social occasions with the social groups that you are to be a part of. These are like-minded and like-hearted people. Wow. So some of you have Jupiter, Virgo, and the 7th house, or Jupiter in the 7th house. Jupiter speaks about your confidence, courage, self-belief, and preparation, meeting opportunity, but integrating everything that you have learned. Okay? And moving forward with it to be able to bring balance. Now, This integration could also be Mars, Venus, Mercury, Moon, and Sun, bringing all of those together, the internal aspects, before you step into Jupiter, which is the first outer planet for you all when it comes to your chart. So from Jupiter to Pluto, you're now speaking of the outside world. The Sun to Mars, that's all you. All you. Okay. So let's see what we got. We got Aries popping through. AWAS, Death Mysteries, 106, 610. And now just to let me know that it's now 10:44 on the dot. So now we in Venus energy. Okay. So some of you may have Venus in Scorpio. As I'm holding Death Mysteries here. And a lot of what you're able to do to manifest it's remembering something, an ability you have of the past when it comes to Death Mysteries. Now this is not for everybody though. You'll know who you are because your dreams will clarify that for you. If it's not that, this is also connected to your strength to ward off or repel anything that it's blocking you. Okay? We got fireworks outside. You look at see this right quick. Six ten is a flask, small oil jug. Some of you used to use a certain type of oil to anoint yourself, to bring in manifestation. Some of you is like you're overworking yourself to manifest things because you don't remember what you used to do before. Let me see. 106. Fist. 106 is fist. Fist. Clenched hand up to the elbow. Why does her elbow grease? I'm done. Tell you, my ancestors are on deck. Some of them, they're playful. Some of them, as I look at the next number, 613, bond, imprisonment, like they nah. So we got oil, then we have imprisonment, and then I've mentioned inflation. Something ain't right. In terms of what the Most High is stepping in to do. That may be. I'm looking at 313, it speaks of a Benjamite. Now, that's connected to the wolf, which has a high sense of smell. Pay attention to what it is that you're smelling around you. Pay attention to what it is. You have been doing that, but pay closer attention to that, because it's something connected to that and the anointing that you would provide for yourself. And we're in a Venus hour. This almost feels like there's a particular scent that one of your ancestors used to use. And this is someone that is connecting with you. There could be something about their sign, their birthday, or they could be in dreams guiding you to where you're supposed to go next. Because like I said, this is a very intense moment of a shift. There are doors that are being opened that have been closed for eons because of greed. It just made me look at the beginning and end are set. What's in between is yours. Nothing is in vain. All is remembered. With manipulation of cause and effect. $13.10, $10.31, $11.30, $11.03. I'm not looking at all those numbers, but I'm gonna look at 1013 though. 1013. House of the Wall, a place in Judah. House of the Wall. The only thing I'm thinking of right now is the Seven of Wands, which speaks of boundaries. What's the House of the Wall? What's the House of the Wall here? We have Jera at the bottom, at the top of the deck, which speaks of patience, cycles, time, orbits, right efforts, psychological time, fertility, creativity, and harmony with the land. Summer harvest was winter food. Okay, so whatever it is that you've been taking in, this is what you're about to give birth to. Split the deck to Judgment. You see Anubis there now. What's this? Ace of Cups. What's the House of the Wall? Which is also connected to 1004 and 1447. House of the Wall message. What's the House of the Wall? What's the House of the Wall? The Chariot, which is Cancerian energy, which is the next season. So, okay. What you're bringing into harvest was what you've been working on. If that's fuckery, we gonna know. And it's quite evident. Eight of Swords is at the bottom of the deck here. Eight of Swords, now that's Jupiter and Mercury, and Jupiter and Gemini. So you're going to bring in the expansion of what's here, what's in the mind, what you've been thinking. Your thoughts are coming to fruition here. Two of Swords speaks of Moon and Libra. For some of you, there has been clarity about relationships here. We have the Wheel coming up next, which is giving me Knooms energy. Oh. He's connected to the Potter's Wheel. Knoom is connected to the Potter's Wheels, also a crocodile head. Making anything. You can make anything now. Anything is possible. We're going to get some moon cards. Anything is possible, especially Two of Cups. That's first deacon of Cancer here now at the bottom of the deck. Something about this season. I'm telling you, divine intervention is here at play. People who want to be playing and thinking you got time to be, all right, okay. Time is an illusion. Remember that. Five of Swords. Now, Five of Swords speaks of Venus and Aquarius. Some of you are doing the final touches of when it comes to core values and people in your outside world that do not match that frequency. Because the Five of Swords speaks of the defeat of Osiris, ill-fated bond, disgrace. Yeah, all of that gotta go. Gotta go. Just gotta go. It's almost like got to a point where it's like a disgusting energy. It's like, nah, you gotta go. Shit is not even cool weird. It's just, you gotta go. Look at that. Yeah, it gotta go. With the star coming out reverse, it gotta go because it's not healed yet. And it's only gonna block what's supposed to come in. That's why I said Queen of Wands. You are a magician. You are a manifester. You are a healer. You get spiritual insight from above and beyond. If you're resonating with this message here, and you know you've been doing the work, and you know you ain't fucking around, and you're not allowing anybody to fuck around with you. The star in reverse, though. Why is the star card in reverse? And this definitely has something to do with your purpose. We started at a sun hour here. Now, this is Aries energy with the Queen of Wands. It is a cardinal sign. It has a lot to do with you, the I am that I am. Why is it in reverse? We got Temperance. Because it's not something that's tempered. It's not something that belongs in your cup or belongs to, it's supposed, remember we was talking about number 13 in the death card. After that, you got this, Temperance, number 14. And before that, you got the Hangman. So a lot of these things are being moved. It's not so much you, your physical body, your physical person, your persona won't be able to do this alone. This is something where your spirit guides are coming and saying, no, enough is enough. This gotta go. I don't care if you want it. I don't, this ain't it. You gotta go. And that's the truth. You got the Ace of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. They don't care if it's your mother, your father, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your best friend, your spouse, your child. Doesn't matter. I'm telling you that this energy here that I come with is not going to be for the weak. It's not. It's not going to be for the ones who want to tiptoe into the spiritual work, especially if you you going down this dark night of the soul, have been through this dark night of the soul. I'm literally here to make sure your ass don't go back to what you were doing before, to make you even go through that again. Do you not remember what you felt doing that? So why put yourself through the same thing again? And you're going to risk it. It's not to say that, your trials are going to end, but you're going to be able to handle them, and be able to handle them in the sense that when you sense it coming, you can dilute the energy as it's coming in, to the point that it no longer exists once it approaches you. Similar to how you're in that hangman position where you're upside down. Things are not as comfortable as you may want them to be, because you're becoming enlightened. So I'm also feeling from this, the star card being in reverse, your wishes are not going to come true until you get the last bit of whatever needs to be removed out. Okay? So, King of Pentacles, you're not going to get what you're asking for until you get it all out of the way, because it is literally putting a damp on the wisdom that you connect to when it comes to your body. It's the King of Pentacles, which is Taurus. Venus energy, again. And this is Hathor's crown, Ace of Swords. Okay, so the crown of Hathor, dynamism, struggle, fecundation. Yeah. Why would you put yourself through the tears? Or look at that. You got the Magician and then the Empress under that. And this is the awakening of Osiris right here. So if you're really about that life, and you're really doing the work, well, now we're going to really see who's been doing the work. Because if you didn't awaken that masculine within you, that power within you through the sorrows, and you're still doing karmic shit, we're not going to see this frequency around you or with you. And the burden is going to be much heavier this time around. This is why I'm speaking the way I'm speaking. Because I don't want anybody in here experiencing that. That shit is not going to be cool. I'm going to tell you that right now. You're not going to like the feeling of that. You're going to feel everything that you're supposed to remove out of you, literally, that you would do in the spiritual realm. You're going to feel it even more so physically. Some of you know that as you go through your journey and you start having dreams and you're realizing you're having these out of body experiences. Well, now these out of body experiences don't happen when you awake because you wanted to play. I don't come here to play. I don't even want to play this game. I don't. And I don't want to see you dabbling into it either, because it's not what it's nah. The way I see shit go down as a spiritual warrior in the spiritual realm, the physical eye, the physical body will not be able to take it. Niggas is fucking passing the fuck out as soon as they see it. You don't want that type of smoke, man. You don't want that. So do what you must do. Remove who you must remove. This ain't the time to be playing with nothing or no one, not yourself. It's the North Node in Taurus and the South Node is in Scorpio. You want to hold on to the toxicity that the universe itself is going through a shift. You see how you can literally, and how it belongs to source. You see how source is showing you right now through the astrology how you can literally get left back. Think about getting left back. Nobody like that. Nobody want to be the talk of whatever. This is a different type of left back, though. Much different. I didn't even realize this thing was playing in the back, and it's Metatron. Anyway, Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Welcome, D. Welcome, Divines. Welcome, y'all. Even when it comes to these holidays, some people are literally on a path to disconnect themselves. But when these holidays come around, when you feel like you have to say something, you say something. You don't know if you and the Most High have a contract for you not to even say anything so you can get to the next level. And you're doing it just to be nice shit. That's all part of this the slavery mentality. Now, I'm not saying be an asshole about shit either. You forgive and you move on. Because when you forgive and you continue to keep that energy around you, you notice that they keep doing the same shit over and over again. You're gonna keep doing the forgiveness thing. You know how you know what you're rocking with. You know what flows within you. You know what it takes for you to even do that. And we're in the age of knowing now. The whole point of this right now, what I'm telling you is start focusing more on what the universe is exchanging with you rather than humans. Okay? Welcome, Christina. What's this? That again, Ace of Swords. Hathor said it's enough. It's enough. Enough. It's 11:02. It just went to 3, but 11:02 is Papa. Give his energy. It's enough. They all speak over this way. So I say I don't play with people in this spiritual realm thing. I don't do this shit for show. I didn't even plan on doing this. But you see, when your mission calls for you to go back to work, it's time to go back to work. You know how I really picture myself, people seeing me as a track and field professional athlete. Straight up quarter miler. Now, running one of the toughest events. Whether if it's the 400, if you know track and field, running the 400, the 800, you some in your mind got to go a little bit different where you decide that you want to do these type of events. Okay. See, when duty calls, it calls. That those are who the chosen are. The one who answered the call. Because I could have ignored it. I've been ignoring it for quite some time. But it really kicked in before I turned 30. A couple months before that, shit got real funny, real hectic. Where I had no choice but to look into information and cause that's the one thing I am grateful for. I said, show me what I need to see before I fuck everything up, fuck people up, fuck this whole shit up, because people are pissing me the fuck off. I didn't like what I was seeing in humanity. In any area, whether if it was at work, whether if it was at meets, whatever. I said, this shit ain't supposed to look like this. This ain't supposed to look like this. But I always knew my spirit guides in this journey was following me, though. Some way, some I always knew. I always knew what I was drawn to. I used to go to this daycare, and they had a light post, and right in front of it, that had Zulu written on it. And I literally have a picture of myself right in front of it, and it says Zulu, and I have a circle key with a skeleton in it. A circle of it was an earring that I had put on a gold chain with the skeleton key, which is one of the Hierophant keys. They know what you've always known what you've been here for. But obviously, this is also part of the reason why some of you are part of the families that you are part of, so you can indulge in whatever it is, those traditions and those cycles that you go through, where they tell me this and they tell me that, until you get to really know yourself. And when you know yourself, you got to flip it all around. And this is when the forgiveness really got to kick in, because you're going to start seeing a lot of shit that you're just like, yo, wait a minute, hold up. Y'all knew this the whole time, and y'all really directing me this way. But this is when you see, forgive them for they know not what they do, because you didn't know who you fully were. But when you know, you must do better now. You know what I mean? Tell me more about this truth here, Source. You said, what's the house of the wall? This is the wall that's being breaking down now. Whatever it is, it's not allowing you to manifest. And we just spoke about the Hierophant. There we go. Okay. With the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, it was a long journey, but this is the knight that actually gets there through endurance and connected to the cosmos, cosmic energy. So you may be one who has a galactic signature of cosmic. This is definitely for you. This is for all of y'all that really are connected to this message. But if you got cosmic written in your galactic signature, pay attention to what I'm telling you, because your ass, if you don't get it together, you really gonna get it. You really gonna get it. This ain't the channel you want to listen to, and if it resonates with you and you don't do something about it. I've done that shit with myself. That shit ain't pretty. I don't like it. I don't like it. So let's see here. Who do we have assisting the collective, Source, to get through this energy? What do you want them to connect to? For real, for real. What do you want them to connect to really get through this energy here? This is a great time to be alive, but it's also not so great, because it can really go that way too. We got the 5th house at the bottom of the deck for y'all right now, where you have fun, love, and create things you are proud of. And then at the top of the deck, you got Sagittarius energy. Some of you may have this in the house of Leo or the 5th house. And you have an energy that imbues power, superior confidence, enthusiasm with faith, good fortune, and authority. You're literally God's warrior. Well, the Most High's warrior. You mean come here to play. Your polar opposite is Gemini, Thoth. You say, well, you let Tahuti get your ass then. Okay. Let Tahuti come for you. Ashe. Look at something about this Hierophant. And the Hierophant speaks about having the keys, going through the spiritual practice to gain the knowledge. Or some of you you know, this could be the time where you really got to start diving deeper into it now, because now you know. Now you know. Yeshua, an ascended master here, is literally connecting to most of y'all. And a grandfather as well. Well, your grandfather's brother carries the wisdom of the ages. You're the one that's the maverick. You're the one that's here to awaken into something more. You're literally the one that's here to awaken to something more. The brother's back out here. Look at here now. We got Shiva. I am dancing on my grave. Don't let Shiva get mad now. I mean, already is, because there's things that they need to return to Shiva as well. But you, if you connect to Shiva, look at that. Melchizedek and the politician, they don't see. Wow. Okay, this is what we're doing. The Hierophant under this ain't even a game right here, though. This is not a game. On a global standpoint, Melchizedek, Shiva, and the politician in the middle. That ain't nothing to play with. You're literally here to you're like you're part of the team of the avenging angel, the destroyer. Flip the deck right back to Melchizedek. So for some of you, Yeshua is literally your brother. Like you're part of that bloodline. You can become a beast when you're ready to, too. Or they will be a beast on you, 11-11, if you don't get this shit together. The magician, you gonna step into your power, or you gonna keep letting people, walk over you, and you just continue to take in this energy and walk over yourself? We're talking about this house of walls here. The wall is being broken down so you can set boundaries. Some of you put up a wall that you can't even see yourself out of or get out of, because you're supposed to be sitting out here really setting boundaries. Your shadow, it can either be your best friend or your worst enemy. Anima, be more in touch with your inner feminine. Be more in touch with your inner feminine energies. And for some of you, the husbands here, you're either attracting in a husband, or if you are married, they are connecting more to their feminine energy, which is allowing them to connect more to you. But if they're too masculine, you might as well be at a UFC match. The Green Man and Transhuman. Now, earlier I was watching this movie because I'm paying attention to the movies that are coming through. And it was called Upside Down, where there's a trans world and then there's an underworld. And basically, in one world they're standing upright, and on the other side they're sitting upside down. Like it's the weirdest shit ever, but it makes a whole lot of sense. As far as twin flames, Upside Down, it's on YouTube as well. You got the Green Man in Christ. Literally, there's frequencies of them coming back into this realm, because heaven on earth. It's time to bring heaven on earth. The resurrection. The comeback. The going home. This is home. This is the third planet from the sun. 3, creation happens here. And we're in a new age. Keep that in mind. So if it's not on the path of creation and co-creating with the universe, you know what's up. The universe don't got a sense of humor. We do. Like to think a lot of shit funny until it ain't. And in that movie, it's showing how, they have less opportunities to move around like we do, or find out so many different things and learn and explore. That movie right there, I feel like whoever don't get it together is higher, your world gonna be feeling. I didn't watch the whole thing, so I don't know what's going on towards the end of it, but up to the point that I saw it, which was probably like the first 20 minutes of it, I was like, well, And you got the warrior coming through here. I am on it. You better be. Some of y'all saying that in here. You better be. I want to see all y'all win for real. You got the tyrant energy. Stand firm. Stand firm. Okay. We have the sun. I am your son, saying I am your son. And the Hierophant. Your son is the Hierophant. Connected to Hermes, with the ability to connect. So many of you really gotta pay attention to the children around you. The children around you are definitely connected. If you work with children, even better. You getting a whole lot of downloads working around children for sure. Who else do we have here? That popped out. Illuminati. In love I trust. It says turn off the television, limit your personal information exposure on the internet. And that's if you're somebody who has to work online, then make sure you're doing the things you must do to protect yourself. Okay, protect your energy. Then it says seek community that is in harmony with Mother Earth and the creatures that inhabit her. Use the power of your purse to demand a supply of conscious goods and services from suppliers who give back and make a positive contribution to the world. This is also your spiritual purse. As above, so below, as within, so without, as the universe, so the soul. All mirrors reflecting back the same light. You're all mirrors reflecting back the same light from the sun. So that's the connection there. Okay? I appreciate that, beloved. So I want to see you win too, sis. Real shit. That's what we here for, yo. Like, that's why the athletes, they coming out for me. Like, I was like that on the team too. Like, I remember one time one of my teammates wanted to fight me because my coach said go 3/4 speed, and she wanted to go half speed. Basically wanted to, kind of not do what we were supposed to do. Not kind of not do what we were supposed to do. Not do what we were supposed to do. So she got mad. Fucking get mad at me for. He said go 3/4 speed. You want to see and go half speed. That's on you. Don't come for me, because you get this whole baton on your forehead if you want to play. Throw this whole baton at your forehead. Too tired for this shit. We out here running 350s, running at 3/4 speed, and you want to complain. Lucky I ain't run full speed and drop a 47 on your ass. Yo, that's my boo though. She cool peoples though. She cool peoples. So again, I don't have friends, but that's one person that, that I still, if you say hi, I'm gonna say hi to you. She ain't blocked or removed, basically. I don't have time. Who else do we got? Let me go to Divine Feminine cards, because those about to have me. Let's see. Split the deck. Look who's here. Yemoja. Spirit teacher, aid, Ashe. I be too tired out here. Want to sit here and complain and shit while I'm tired. Could have did that shit way after practice. Wow, Imana, the queen of heaven and earth. I have nothing to hide. I see and accept all that I am. That's it. That's all you get. That's it. You have nothing to hide. See and accept all that you are. Who else? Dakini, the enlightened feminine. My gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. Come on through. Welcome, transparency. Wow. The enlightened feminine, the warrior saint, and this is why that shit slapped out like that. See what I'm saying? Yeah, you see this is how you can tell when she's around, because my energy shifts from the beginning. Especially if I start using this deck, she's gonna pop her ass out here. Not your ass out here, but you See, every time she comes out though, I chill out. This one is the Divine Feminine. Yes, ma'am. They're amazing. They're very powerful cards. These right here, the Divine, yeah, they something else. They are some. You're welcome. They're something else. I had to go right today. No problem. Do your thing, honey. You. Thank you for stopping by and washing your hands upon entering. Make sure you use the restroom before you leave, so that way you're okay. Yeah. So we got the Enlightened Feminine, the Warrior Saint, and the Red Lady. And the Warrior Lady. Like, you got two warrior energies in here. This one got a machete. This one just standing there, and she got the sun. She's the protector of the sun. We're all mirrors reflecting back this same light. And if you're not reflecting back the same light, this is who's coming to approach your ass with this. Grab them. I'm not here to tell you which ones to grab, but if yeah, that's one of those things. If you know, then we have Majid Labdron. She got the bells in her hand with Inanna under her. Since you up in here, beloved, come through. I love her eyes though. Look at her eyes. So dope. I see the light in my own darkness. I face my ego beliefs to feel free. That's real. The diamond-hearted Dakini. That's I like that. I love that actually. Yeah, the warriors are out here. They're not playing. Yeah, they're not playing on any side, the feminine or masculine. On any side. I am in service of divine love. Divine love ain't the love that you see today. Nowhere near it. It's either that or nothing at all. That's literally where we're at right now. It's either divine love, which is unconditional love, and everybody loving people out here with conditions. You about to experience a whole nother condition messing around here. It's gonna be a whole different condition now. What else? This, I mean, wow. Ananda Mayima, the joy permeated mother. And she was around in the 1800s, and she says, I am my own guru. I know the self that never changes. That's the immortal spirit, your soul. When you connect to your soul, you're a completely different vibration. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay? Then when you have the balance of Saturn and the moon, you just magical. You're just a magical being. Something about Mars, though, because the way my nose just felt, something about Mars. What did I just say? Some Mars. I said moon, and some of you specifically Mars in Capricorn, Mars in Cancer. Wow, wow. Those are polar opposites. So some of you, yeah, you've been a spiritual warrior for lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. Some of you, how many cards is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 lifetimes, 7. Wow. Okay. This is why you're a god and goddess this time. And your soul is it's remembering, but you need to, get on it. We have Bridget, which is also connected. It's a synchronicity to Oya's energy. Bridget, the goddess of the eternal flame. I am an eternal flame, and each day my light grows brighter. I would believe so. If she around, that lioness energy, you don't mess with a lioness cubs. Whether that cub is your business, your actual cubs, your child, whatever that may be to you, you don't play around with that. Then you have perpetua. Perpetual speaks about cycles, and we have that rune here, so she can definitely help you in terms of knowing more of her story. Where did it go? Is it up here? It was, or was I looking at something else? It was here. This is the rune that speaks of um, karma as well as cycles. And it says summer harvest being winter food. Summer harvest was winter food, initiating gradual and lasting change and flow of life. As you sow, so shall you reap. The saint of authenticity. Remain your authentic self in all circumstances. All right, so that's what we got coming through here. We got Lalita again with the red goddess, and Aquilanda, the goddess of never not broken, right up under that. Everything happens for my liberation. I choose to become only more love. And the red goddess says, playfulness is a spiritual power. Laughter leads me back to the light. Ashe. She got a lot of energy here with transformations, the bow and arrow, and it's a lot of direction and transformation. Direction you're going is the direction of transformation, or make sure the direction that you're going is part of your transformation and leading you to where your soul is connected to the evolution from the transformation. That was a mouthful. Mouthful. All right, here we go. Next, we got the Moonology. Your vision is so around this 2020. I feel the same message is being spoke, but it went over my head this time around, Spirit. I promise something is new under and I feel like the fact that there has been nothing new under the sun, I feel like Source wants to change that, and that does change with heaven on earth. Because that means there has been a major lesson learned now. You know, planetarily, if that's even a word. So, because everything I hear and they make me go into deep question about, I've come to the realization, the revelation rather, that that's what's being shifted. You know, you're very close to achieving your goal, y'all. You're very close to achieving your goal, the message is saying here, along with the fiery climax approaches. So if you're very close to achieving your goal and the fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries happens during Libra season. Okay? And we know Libra to have to do with justice and balance and partnerships. So but right before you're about to reach this goal, achieve this goal, something's gonna come that knows that you're on your way to open up a new door, because that thing around you knows the soul you carry. You're here to remember that, but there's already energies out here that know your entire path, and they're specifically designed to block you. But we got Awaz here. Awaz is here. So stay focused on the goal, your path, because the way that Temperance card came out and Hathor came out quite often, which is the Ace of Swords, nothing's going to get in your way unless you literally open the door for them and push their ass into where your life is. Because they've already been blocked. You're literally, if you allow anything come in, you've done a hell of a fight against your angels and your spirit guides to allow it back in. That's what I'm talking about. And to let something back in that your ancestors, spirit guides, and angels have taken out that you fought to even bring back in, oh, you better, I hope you better have a different type of muscle, because you about to go a whole nother round. Welcome, Joe. This round and this, they say what you asked for. I only speak like that because I tried it. That's why I say trying is an insult to do it. Everything I tell y'all, I'm telling you from experience. Bro, I am hard-headed. I'll tell you that right now. I have a Mars in Aries. I am naturally out here to test shit. Like, let me see. I'm not a bully. I've been bullied. And I think that's what activated that part of me too. Like, I've experienced so much shit that I'm just like, bro, you lucky I know this shit now. Or at least remember this shit now. Because had I remember this before, I really could just sat here and shifted your entire arteries and just watch you just without touching you. Heavy. Pluto, Venus. Yeah. It's very strong. It's very strong. My North Node is in that house. Like that's why I said they forced my ass to look at my chart. He said, you better look at this shit. Because it literally says it. If this person doesn't handle their power, they're either going to land in prison or in a psych ward. That's all I needed to see. I was like, because I know I'm not in no psych ward. That's not going to be a thing. Which shows you the power of that wheel. That Serket or Selket. Selket is Knum's and Neith's offspring. And she's the one that has the power to heal you from poisonous bites. Literally like a serpent charmer. You don't fuck with a serpent charmer. That one thing that got nothing but venom in it wants to sit here and play because it finds it intriguing. I had to play with a couple of them before, not knowing who I was. They didn't get me, but I sure did get a taste of what that may feel like if somebody did get got. You feel me? Like, that's why I said I'm gonna chill. Like, I would see, like, in certain cases, people I used to roll with, they would get into fights. I was like, if I sit here and get into fights, that'd be the day that they call the cops. They ain't gonna call the cops if I'm not in that fight. Y'all good. Y'all can do this on your own. Y'all don't need me. Because then that's when shit really gonna go down. And some of y'all like that too. Is like, the moment you decide that you gonna do something, oh, this is when everything else won't pop up. But if you was nowhere near around it, you wasn't doing nothing, none of this. You see this shit happen every day. Nobody get in trouble. Nobody get nothing. You scratch somebody on the face, order on you. They won't put an order on you. Mind you, you the first one that was sitting here fuck with me though. But then when you get what you asked for because you got the right one, you won't cry and shit. Skeleton, skeleton, skeleton. You see what I'm saying? Tekino, skeleton comes on now at 11:33. Y'all know I ain't lying. Fuck am I lying for? 11:33, straight like that. Is this? Wait a minute. Because that could be another reason why. Shit, yeah, we definitely in Mercury, y'all. You can see how we transit. You see how it was from Venus, and then once we got back into this, that's why it's not my business. Y'all better mind your business. Get to work. You're very close to achieving your world. Your world, achieving your world. Don't put yourself in a box though. show the worlds that are around you the real you, which is an entirely spiritual being. God is having a human experience, but you remember now. You remember now, conclusions are within reach. Everything that you know is within you, always been. But you needed these experiences to remind you. Don't let the past hold you back now. Don't let it hold you back. You got heart chakra, aquamarine energy. With there's a lot of the heart right up to the crown and above that going on here. Be bold and make the first moves at the bottom of the deck. Let's see. The time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. That could be an interesting time. A time to give rather than take. So, okay, the time right now is to give to you. Virgo season is not till another, 2 months. You can start to, think about others then. But they really want you to dedicate at least 30 days to 60 days. If you got to make it 90 days to yourself so you create this habit. Forming new habits. Forming new habits to create a different belief system so that way now this belief system connects to the knowing that is connected to the Most High, the universe source. I just told you about Virgo, Pisces going into Aquarius. And use it. Capricorn, all the truth that you seek. Sagittarius, bring balance to your relationships. Well, do the transformation first. Scorpio, see, some will literally seek truth, skip the transformation to go into a partnership instead of going through the transformation, Scorpio energy, and then realize what it must be or where the balanced partnerships are, Libra energy, in relation to the other side of Scorpio, Pluto, Mars energy, Aries, knowing who you are because of going back to Sagittarius energy, knowing yourself from the truth that you seek about yourself. Through the experiences that you've gone through and the patterns that you have been internalizing through your thoughts, Gemini energy, polar opposite to Sag. Like your entire chart is gonna make you do this. You're gonna move like a magician. There's that. I love astrology, all that good stuff. Look at that. South node, North node next. Step out of your comfort zone. You're very close to achieving your goal. And surrender to the divine. Full moon. And the next full moon is Capricorn. And full moon Capricorn card talks about the end to a tough cycle approaching. Let me get some more tarot cards here. Talk to me about the collective here. What do you want them to know about them achieving their goal? They're very close to achieving their goal. You have, wow, the moon and the 10 of Pentacles. Moon in Virgo could be significant as well for some of you. Okay. Talking to the... You should listen to that song. I feel like some of you just listen to that song and just dance. For real, and enjoy yourself. You're very close to achieving your goals. The 10 of Pentacles, that's support. That's support emotionally, physically, mentally, spiritually, soulfully. However it is that you want to split it, there's support in every area of your life. The satellite, the moon, is literally guiding you to all of it. Remember, we was talking about that Pisces energy as well with the moon here is also about being in that space, the depths of your emotions, to really see things from a different perspective of all that's going on, because you can see things from the higher perspective or the very low perspective. But when you merge those two, ooh, see that tree of life right here? Kabbalistic. Page of Swords at the bottom of the deck, which speaks of 2 years, which is also the card of detachment. But this is also some of you picking up mental, well, this is also you connecting to telepathy as well. And through that, you're able to really connect to the deceit around you and within you. Because with telepathy, now you're knowing all truths. Nothing can be hidden from you. You can hear thoughts of others. This is why I don't fuck around with people again. Because it's like, bro, I hear you. Hey, I hear you clear as day. Like, can we chill now? Can we not play these games anymore. But no, who can hear feel, right? Four of Pentacles. Now, this is Capricorn energy. You're very close to achieving your goal. Fiery climax approach is what I'm getting from this, because this is Mars energy, Mars in Capricorn. And you see the Ten of Pentacles, right? This is a whole feminine energy, so make sure you're trusting your intuition. Your intuition is not going to make sense. Those are two different things. Okay? If you start to logically internalize what it is that you're feeling, or your intuition rather, you've already stepped out the realms of clarity. But the clarity comes when you have faith and knowing of the unknown. That was at the top though, right? I know I had that incense on. It don't smell like cologne, but it smells like Jean Paul Gaultier. Let me see something. But that's not what that is. I can smell it. Jean Paul. 1349. 1038. Okay. That comes up to July 5th. Now 2020, that was an eclipse in the full moon in Capricorn. And those that keep the fruit thereof, Jean Paul Gaultier, the second coming of Yeshua. Power of 3, the concealed mystery, and that's Awa's message as well, of death mysteries. July 8th, then don't let nobody piss on you and tell you it's raining, because golden showers is on here. Electric sword, Uriel's energy. Dove's eyes, eyes of clarity. And it says flat water realm, the Lord who heals. We are united. What else? Let me see. What about the concealed mysteries? Let me get a different deck, not that one. Let me go here. What about the concealed mysteries? What does this have to do with the collective? Wait, okay. I want this number here. 1349, 149, 113. 1349. We about to tie this reading up though. Well, we about to conclude it. I don't like seeing that. 1349 is connected to proud. Our soul is greatly filled with the scoffing of those who are at ease, and with contempt of the proud. Psalm 123 verse 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 came up. Ascension time, baby. All right. What about the concealed mystery? What about the concealed mystery? This is a message now from that other side. It got it. I mean, it would be the King of Swords. What about the King of Swords and the concealed mysteries? The World card. Wow. Aquarius, the World, the Age of Concealed Mysteries, Age of Aquarius, 3 of Wands. Now this speaks of spiritual pilgrimage in general, 3 of Wands, but it's obviously different in this deck, and I'm gonna get that soon. But let me just see. The World card speaks about a reward that comes with completion. See, you're definitely protected here by the King of Swords. Or there's a strategy that you have in place, that your soul has in place for you to assist you with completing this cycle. And this is why nothing will get in your way here. Like if anything is literally designed to distract you as you're very close to achieving your goal, your energy is this way. It's like they can't even see how you moving, but you're moving. This is showing me like the hangman position. Like you're in this last phase of the cocooning stage, but you're protected where you're at. You're about to come out the cocoon. Cancer season, going through your rebirth. What about that? Okay. Nine of Wands in reverse though. I like that because what that speaks of off rip is just whatever it is that you were constantly doing over and over and over again, no longer doing it. Completing this cycle is like you now quantum leap straight to the Ace of Wands because of the full moon in Sag. Things have been completely wiped out because after the Nine of Wands is the Ten of Wands, but now with the Nine of Wands in reverse is literally showing me Six of Wands, but you getting 3 extra things on top of what you consider victory and victory and consent, victory and success. Chill the fuck out. Yo, that's a whole room right here. There's 2 runes here. Let me get them. One is Dagas, which speaks of spiritual protection. One is Dagas. This one is Manas. This is the one we're seeing here, right here. See it? Boom, 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 boom. Right here. Now, that speaks of recognizing self, being modest in the world but not from the world, being receptive to the impulses of the divine, mind memory, learning divine structures within humanity, mind's eye. Do not be careless. And then it was also she would look like this one in there too, but not fully, but halfway there. Which speaks of a new beginning, the God hero, fertility, completion of initiation, new life. But that is not what I'm looking for. Something about T'Challa too. That came up earlier. Numbers I was looking for. Here's the other one. This one. Dagas, breakthrough, transformation, day, a new dawn, awakening, enlightenment, invisibility. Oh, the cloak. See, that protection right here. For real. You're very close to achieving your goal. Continue to call on your spirit guides and your ancestors to constantly protect you and guide you. Because they've been here, but they're here on a different frequency. Which means the power has been enhanced as to how things are going to be shifting when you call it in. It's almost like you have to do a reactivation or a recall. It could also be a recall on a lot of things now. You're an ancient, divine feminine, divine masculine. You're remembering. 13. Ain't no coincidence to any of this shit that's happening now, right? Spirit child. You're the child of the Most High. It's the only reason why you went through what you went through. Not the only reason, but part of the reason. Moon tone, planetary. Some of you could be Galactic signatures with planetary energy. Your essence is to manifest or manifestation with the power of perfection, which is progress. Every time you do something differently and you evolve, that's perfection. You're always perfecting it. So it's perfection. Fuck that. Action. You're here to produce perfection. Nature is perfect in its most irregular and weird way. Body of a goddess here. For some of you, you could have been experiencing some changes here with your body due to a lot of the things you've been doing spiritually, but you're good to go. You got the world card here. You're very close to achieving your goal. Don't let those thoughts about yourself from the past hold you back. Proverbs 24:14. So shall you know skillful and godly wisdom to be thus to your life. If you find it, then shall there be a future and a reward, and your hope and expectation shall not be cut off. Then we have the chosen one coming out here. I'm telling y'all, this thing with this one, I'm telling you, see, don't stop. All of this, all of your partnerships are all karmic lessons. Your experience was reminding you of who and all that you are. To settle is to stop learning so you can get out of neutral, no more stalling, and follow the power of your heart. That could also be the August energy, because that's where Regulus is leading from your heart, taking action from your heart, being a natural born leader, which is connected to the lion. Examine the ancient creator. Your holy parents are speaking. It is finished. That's what these numbers are connected to here. It is finished. You got it here as well with the world card. And bum, bum, bum. Now, let me see. Wow. Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Yep. Some of you probably going through a whole lot of shit right now. A whole lot. That's because this is here. You see the sun is about to give you. You see how I said ancestors and spirit guides are here in a different frequency. No limit at all. No limit. Just know when you roll with it and like me, there's no limit. King of Kings. Emperor. Now, the world card. Reward. All things come together in modesty. All secrets are revealed. All chalices are filled and all wounds are healed. Totality, success, perfection, ecstasy, entirety, self-sufficiency. In there. In there. Did I pick this up? I don't even know. See, that okay. Something flashes before your eyes. Now it happens again, but you'll catch it this time. That's your confirmation. We've confirmed this already, but this is another one for you. As you mentioned that earlier. That was like literally, yeah. Sheesh. Okay. The Hermit at the bottom of the deck now after that shuffle. Let's look at this. What do you want to tell them here about the South Node? What do you want to let them know about the South Node? Look at that. Queen of Wands, Two of Swords. That's polar opposite energy we was just talking about. What's the South Node energy? What's the South Node energy about? What's the South Node energy about? Seven of Wands, Mars and Leo. Don't let your past hold you back. They want you to continue to meditate, pray, do your affirmations, continue to activate that solar plexus, get outside and get more connected with the sun. You may have been doing this already, but go now with a different mindset, a much more elevated mindset, because you're about to receive something this could also be that energy of a fiery climax that approaches, because as you're sitting here in this still like energy, here comes the fuckery. Just one. There's just this one. Somebody was saying there's just this one thing though. They said still stay centered. Do what you must do to get it out of your energy. Okay, so you can stay centered. There ain't no more, believing something is going to shift. No, believe it when they show you the first time. It is. Don't let it take second, 3 or 4 times, because then this is when the combustions happen. Nine of Pentacles, independence, freedom, clarity, fulfillment, joy, soulmate connections. 1111 got the Four of Wands. Some of you are seeing 1111 a lot more now. Even if you start to see it even more after this message, really, really, express more gratitude, as if you're talking to your guides and your guides and your ancestors, as if you're looking at me and you're typing into this chat, and you can sense and I'm looking at it and I'm responding back to you. That take it to that level, and take it to that level where you remove the time and you really not expect it like right now, in a sense that you're looking at the time as to like, okay, I said right now, but no. Really embrace the energy, because you're going to feel it even more. For some of you, there's going to be an enhancement as to what it is that you're feeling, your spirit guides and things like that. Go there with it. I don't care who's around you or where you're at when you experience it. Because some of you going to get tested that way too. They want to see if you want to acknowledge them in any space. 1155. That's usually what pastors would say, right? Will you recognize me in any space, in any given time? The Most High. We're not talking about pastors like that, but you know what I'm saying. Six of Pentacles, Moon in Taurus. Now, this brings me back to the message that kept coming through with those situations that would occur in the month of December while the moon is in Taurus. Because that speaks of a lot of stability, but it also speaks of stubbornness and strife and anger if there isn't material abundance around. So there's this energy of having to constantly work in order to be fulfilled. Some of you have to get people out of your energy who want to block you or feel some type of way about you, the work that you do, and the amount of time or energy that you invest into it. Because this is what brings you emotional security. Be very mindful of that. Especially if you're a moon in Taurus. If you're a moon in Taurus, see what house it's in, and see which area of your life this is really flourishing, and where it could also go a different way. It can also go south, where you can be held back. Some of you have South Node in Taurus, North Node in Scorpio, or this is the energy that we're in now. You're being given right now, the abundance that's coming in is whatever you have invested in during the dark moments of your life. You see how what's coming from the top is the sacral chakra. The Most High is giving you back your sacral chakra. That's the womb. So it's a dark space there, but that's also the space where creation is happening. So when you were going through this dark period, right? This is some higher initiate type shit. Higher initiate in terms of you see your life experience as the initiation of your spiritual journey and your evolution in it. You get to this point where you realize that yeah, this is a dark period in my life, but I gotta be very mindful of what can easily take me off and remove it. It's in the space of conceiving a child and doing what you must do so that you carry it full term. There's a lot that changes then, you know? Also, yeah, the inner conversations you've been having with yourself is also coming back to you. You can change anything whenever you want. You just got to decide to. For some of you, stop saying you're trying to do something. You're either going to do it or you're not. Trying belongs to the age of Pisces. I believe so. Everybody has one of those. Everybody has a belief. Just make sure the one you connect to is connected to your soul's mission, is connected to your purpose as to why you're here. So you can live it up in this new earth moment. Can I have one more card there? The full card at the bottom of the deck. Taking a leap of faith. Work with that amethyst. Work with that amethyst. Psychic protection. Work with that amethyst. Look at that. Told you. You can change it whenever you want. You can decide to pick your head up, and as soon as you start to pick your head up, here comes the chariot. Mind you, that came out earlier too in the other deck. Here. Can I get a little bit more for the Five of Pentacles for the collective? Because Mercury and Taurus, oh, that's kind of like Gemini Virgo vibes. That you there's no reason why you're not manifesting just with what it is that you're saying, thinking. Your wisdom is it's really you that's in the way, and what you allow to be in the way. You open the door to things that don't bring in, that upliftment, that empowerment. It's time to close the door on that. What's that thought? What is that? Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands speaks of energy that comes in and out, but this is also someone who's always showing you material things. Something about material things. This is also connected to the jeweler, it says. It's almost giving me the vibes that everything that glitters isn't gold. You have all the wisdom, all the truth that you've been seeking to not be played with this cycle. Yeah, Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. No longer being stagnant. It's like you have this legit rebirth. Also, what I'm saying right now about this message here, that you're getting whatever it is that you created, is also to be mindful that things are being cleaned. The slate is being cleaned because we have a new moon in Cancer coming up on the 29th, 9 days from now. Completion in 8 days. There he goes again. Something else came with that. Hold on. Wow. Knight of Cups and the Nine of Wands again in reverse, because I didn't turn it around, but it's still like that. Five of Cups, which speaks of occult protection. And then we have the Six of Cups, which speaks of victory and success and love. The love within yourself. This is double the Mercury. So, because Six of Cups, 3 cups is Mercury and Cancer. So 6 of them is like both twins now, or one, which is now giving you the balance in significant partnerships. You're being given significant partnerships. It's like, I'm about to give this to you right now. Don't fuck it up this time. I'll fuck it up this time. Don't fuck it up this time. Ace of Pentacles. You got the protection. From all that was hidden that is no longer hidden, all of the hidden secrets, all of the mysteries are literally sprinkled in this realm, just floating around, waiting for it to connect to a consciousness that's ready to receive it and change their life. Like that. Number time is an illusion though. The time like that I'm talking about got nothing to do with the ego. Straight spiritual. So when you connect to that soul of yours and you stay centered, oh baby. And you'll see those lessons and those tests as a workout. Like, oh, all right, let me see if we're going to PR, if we're going to get a personal record today with this nonsense or with this type of weight or with this type of restriction. Because you're just showing the universe that you're able to take things on because you're always giving what you can handle. Some of you want something so grand, but if you want something this grand, you got to go through this type of path to get to that. Because that's not something that just comes easy now. You know? Let's look at the North Node. North Node. Step out of your comfort zone. North Node. What do you want them to know here? Some of you, okay, yeah. Some of you surrender to love. Also use your discernment, but you do have 6 of Wands here that we was talking about earlier too. We're gonna wrap it up here now. Step out of your comfort zone. There's a new level of meditation that you are all wanting to do or been overthinking about doing. Get to it. Some of you have to get more comfortable with meditating outdoors, doing things the way you want to do them. Let me see something here. I saw that one too. Is it right here? Let me get this one here for y'all too. That's more than likely why it came out again. Let me see what this one is. I'm singing Harry Belafonte right now. What? Hey, where you at? I really want to know what this one is again. Still working on them. Still working on them. Obviously, something gonna pop through here just because. I gotta wait a second. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hey, hey. Can't wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Wow. This showed me the destroyer. Well, there's that. Solomonic lineage, King Solomon. You're very wise. This is why you got the protection you have. Or will be encountering through the remembrance of you. Shit sounded like communion. Do this in the remembrance of me. Bruh. And people want to talk about you in their rituals. What the fuck? It's more than likely why I'm so determined right now to find this room, and I'm gonna keep looking. So if you're impatient, have a great night. I'm gonna find this shit. I could easily look online, but I don't want to do that. I want what I got. Over it. Just one thing I got is a whole lot of patience. So when I get the moving, taking action, don't play with me. Don't play with me. Mm-mm. This is something else. I ain't gonna front though. Why did that come out like that? The juicy. Yeah, the Sag in me is coming right out, right in your face. Yo. This is this, yeah, something about that. Mm-hmm. You on it, Joe, for real. For real. Patience too, because I'll sit here. I will sit here and go through the whole deck again. I'm not pulling nothing else. See, I'm not putting that. That's wild. Because look what's here. Your prayers have been heard and answered. There's that. But she got this rune on her arm. That's what's there. This one. Algiz, which is protection, sedge and rushes, a moose, control of emotions during moments of transition, no rush. You see that shit? 12-12. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. They be playing. I be wanting to do lives like in the middle of the night because I channel really deeply, but I be gone. Like I be over here like like, yo, what you on? I'm not here. That's what I'm on. I ain't here. Early action and proper conduct are the only real protection. No losses because there is always something to learn. The elk, which is the guardian's energy. And then it speaks of protection, higher self, divinity, teaching, and spiritual connection. You see how that moved? This is why I don't want people DMing me. Because it literally connects to that. An ascended master, you can't just connect to an ascended master like that. You're gonna go through a lot of tests to see if you even belong in that realm to even have that connection, because that power ain't for everybody. That knowledge ain't for everybody. That thing causes a lot of shifts within your body, within your brain, that you really gotta be prepared for. Can't be doing things and thinking it's not gonna be known. Now we know, not with no ascended masters. Like you, nah. Told you I observe people a lot, a whole lot, and I have to for my own protection of my own energy. Because I'm not gonna front. I am sensitive to energy, very sensitive to energy. I've learned that along the way. Well, remembered that rather along the way. We got third decan, second decan, north node, south node again. Virgo, Pisces. So now we're looking at 8 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. It speaks of you working on your abundance and actually bringing it to fruition. And doing so with 8 and 9 of Cups, Pisces energy. You have to walk away from those things that no longer serve you to reach that wish fulfillment. Then you have Pharaoh here. So some of you are really connected to the bloodline of pharaohs, which is why you got to let a lot of this shit go, because you're not the norm. You're on a shamanic journey. Integration of the spirit and soul with the body, which is at the very beginning of this message too. Integration of the spirit and soul with the body, collecting all fragments of the soul. Yeah. Then we have Perpetua, who came out earlier, 203. Make moments of gratitude a priority and be patient with yourself. Okay. Then we have 414. Reclaim your power, gifts enhanced and reactivated. And 414 is also connected to the oak, an oak tree. Some of you are like oak trees. You got to be in the proper environment to grow to the extent that you're here to grow. And just like the title, your sensitivity is great power once handled, because death and life are in the power of the tongue. And they who indulge in it shall eat the fruit of it. See, that's another thing. I know the power of my words, and I always give you examples from myself so you can see that it ain't nothing wrong with doing things a certain way. Ain't nothing right with doing things a certain way. It's cause and effect. See, a lot of these ways of oppressing people is because of the right or wrong and the good or bad. We take that shit to cause and effect. It would look so different. It would look so different. Some of you are connected to the solar seal of the white mirror. Okay, your power is endlessness through reflection, the essence of order. Your planet is Neptune, and your chakra is the solar plexus. Now, Neptune, Pisces, 1224 degrees. So if you have Neptune in a placement at 1224 degrees, this is also for you. The power of endlessness, which means this happens through reflection. So you really got to be mindful of what you're surrounded by, because everything that you're surrounded by comes to the solar plexus first. That's exactly where it goes, right here. Oof. This is why sometimes when you can't trust your gut instincts, it's because you got an overload. This is the importance of detoxing. Ashe, you're welcome, my love. And you got, let's see here. All of them. Allow your intuitive guidance to assist with structuring your vision of your mind's eye beyond material constructs, because the spiritual connection is being enhanced. Yes. Yes, what? Especially if you are a spectral moon tone, which is 11. You're here to experience liberation, the power to dissolve things by releasing it. So you may have a Saturn in Pisces, which means you're here to literally, break a lot of the cycles of belief systems. And depending on the house that's in, that's the area of your life where that Saturn energy is. And Saturn is all about structure, being like a head honcho type of thing. So you're going to get tested with a lot. Queen of Wands, remain in your power at all times, though. Your power is the I am that I am. So anything that you say after I am, that is your power that you're putting onto yourself, or sorrow, depending on which way you want to go with it. You had 2,000 years to know the difference between sorrow energy and your power with the Pisces. Okay, with the age of Pisces. That's what these religious texts are for. Break them down esoterically, metaphysically. You know what I'm saying? So shit is deep. I know. It's that's why this channel over here, we gonna treat this shit like an AP class. You gotta have prerequisites to come up in here. Cause I'm not gonna tolerate the bullshit. I'm not. I see what happens to myself. I don't want it. I don't want it. I'm good. I'll do what we're supposed to do. Say less. Yeah. Let me see if there's anything else. Ace of Cups. No, that's right. Yeah. Let me go to Isis. Let's see what's good with my over there. Let's go to the goddess of magic, the deity of magic. Talk to us, beloved. Divine guardian, protection of the winged mother, talisman of potency, charging sacred objects of power. So use your crystals, use your tools that you're being guided to. You're going to be guided to new ones that are old. Magic and ritual. That's interesting because I'm sitting here, I'm thinking of the message earlier of the anointed oil, and the crow did come by earlier. But let me see if there's something that comes up. I put it in my phone. Oh shit! It was and wow. When I saw it was 1606, and I looked it up, and it said to rebuke, and that's when I was by the water by that time. But let me see, 1606, which is another confirmation. It's like lots being rebuked when it comes to your soul in any lifetime, in any realm. All of it is. But if you're on the side that's supposed to be receiving karma, that's not for you, obviously. Damn, it says barrenness, but I see barren there, which is connected to the gates of death here. Transformation. Aquarius rising, ninth gate. Let's see. Let me go here. Oh, here we go with another search moment. Sorry, not sorry. Excuse me. 1 second. You're playing games. All right. Let's see if I can. Um, Come on, Spirit, show me what I'm looking for. You know exactly what I'm looking for. Almost there. Okay, this is okay. That's okay. Spells of the Egyptian Book of the Dead. Number 9 is identifies the owner with God Horus, son of Osiris, and affirming that Osiris will triumph over his enemy Seth. And asks for the gods to open the path for him. In the Papyrus of Ani, this spell reads, hold on, the Papyrus of Ani. Let me see. The papyrus shoot in this deck is the 8 of Cups. To read that to you right now. Give me a second. Okay. Papyrus of Ani, that dispel reads, words spoken by Ani. O you soul, Ba, greatly majestic, behold, I have come that I may see you. I opened the netherworld that I may see my father Osiris and drive away darkness, for I am beloved of him. I have come that I may see my father Osiris and that I may cut out the heart of Seth, who has harmed my father Osiris. I have opened up every path which is in the sky and on earth, for I am the well-beloved son of my father Osiris. I am noble, I am spirit, I am equipped. Oh, all you gods and all you spirits, Aku, prepare a path for me. Spell number 9. Yeah, 1227. I had realized that I can't sell motherfuckers here. Yeah, facts. Let Source do it. For real, for real. So that was spell number 9 in the Egyptian Book of Dead. 1227. What was that? That was 1606. That was the crow's message, and it's also the 4 of Swords. This drink says another hot summer day, same shit. I'm done. Month of January 1606, the crow's message in 1606, favorite color electric blue. Oh, I had some sneakers of colors. That shit was fire. Skywalker is 1606, 144. There's definitely an energy around. Got me on it like that because I'm not tired. 1228. Let me see. 1228. The master frequency, Blue Jay. It's good, boo. Wow. Confirmation. The scribe of God frequency. Yeah, we in here. Yeah. Keep sweating. What we doing? Reading Rainbow. Through love. The new moon. This shit says Seth and Travis. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Those haunting burials. Yo. Go to the beginning. You're going to hear a loud ass boom. It just sounded like a whole. Yo. I'm out of here, yo. I love y'all. I'll see y'all later.